Persistence. The action or fact of persisting. The quality or state of being persistent. A solo journey to reset the mind.
G'day all you adventure legends out there. I'm Stu, I'm from South Australia, and today I'm doing a massive adventure ride, solo ride. It's not that I don't have any friends, it's just that I was an only child and I just like spending time by myself sometimes. Lets me clear my head and, you know, focus on what I need to do over the next few weeks. So today I am just on the other side of a place called Tunkillo in South Australia. Overlooking the beautiful plains of the Murray Lands. You've got Sedan and Cambrai, Mannum, all of that over there. I'm doing a pretty big mission. I'm going to be heading to the border track. I'm just going to head up the border track until I get to, I think it's Cameron's Corner. Then I'm going to hang a left, make my way out to Strzelecki National Park, and down the Strez into the Flinders, catch up with some mates there, then trundle on home. This is my DR650. This is the beast that's going to hopefully get me there. A lot of people ask me to do these videos. I'm not a very good videographer, to be honest. I'm a photographer. I love taking photos. I've got all my camera gear. You're going to see some magic photos. But yeah, when it comes to videography, I'm pretty basic at what I do, so it might not be that interesting. But yeah, this is the beast. Got CRF forks up front there, triples, got the Britannia Composites headlight, stock front fender, CRF wheels, CRF brakes, big exhaust, FMF. Then I'm running Wolfman panniers, FMF muffler. Got my tool tube at the back there. Got my Mavic Pro 3 for doing a bit of drone work. Got the spot tracker, GPS, phone, and I'm ready to go. Yeah, I think it's going to be around 1900 kilometers, and it will be seriously remote. So I'm really looking forward to it. I just did a video about what to pack, particularly for this ride. We're going to see if that actually works out. When I camp, I'll do some videos and you'll be able to see how it all works. No worries, signing off on the road. Catch you later. Well, I just spent the last hour traipsing back and forth along this epic piece of track looking for my phone because I forgot to put my rubber straps around it. Luckily I found it, backtracked heaps fast, so I suppose it's just one of the things that happens. You know, you think you've got everything right, you think you're doing everything right, and it just blindsides you. So poor preparation on that point there. I got lucky. There you go. starting to get dark now. Just pulled up the other side of Berry. Just getting onto some of this hardcore stuff now. So this is pretty much, I'm going to be weaving my way through this type of terrain tonight. A lot of people, you know, carefully plan these things and, you know, make sure that they you know, get all the right weather reports and this type of stuff. Well, it's all part of the adventure. You know, you get somewhere, you just beeline it another way if you can't make it through. Oh, there's so many mozzies around, it's crazy. You know, there's no way I'm going to ride through that, so just follow the tracks around the bush. All good. Well, that's enough mozzies that I can handle. I'm going to get back on the road. Not sure if you can see me, but I'll tell you what, there is an insane amount of mosquitoes out here. Everything's locked off. There's some type of construction that's been going on for the last 100 kilometers. I don't know what's going on out here, but yeah, it's full on. So at the moment, I'm a bit stuck. There was a campsite and stuff back that way, so I'm gonna head back into SA and I'll just hang a right, go into this campsite, and I can see on my GPS there's a bunch of other roads heading north. So kangaroos there's been cool, you know, the odd pack here and there, but apart from that, it's been pretty good. Not sure if I'm even going to be able to get much further up north at the moment. Maybe it's the rain or whatever this construction is, I'm not sure, but I'll head back down, hang a right, see how we go. Well, after a lot of insane riding that I've just done, I don't think many people actually ride this part of the of the border track. My mate Richard Ramsey reckons easy as, mate, no dramas at all. But I can tell you what, getting here from that New South Wales border corner there, nearly impossible. But we made it. God knows how that all worked, but I'll tell you what, you couldn't even see the border track most of the time. It was insane. So I'm out here in the middle of absolutely nowhere, and I'm going to set up camp. I'm going to build a fire. I'm going to go to sleep. Might even have something to eat. Here we go. All right, so now that I've got my fire going and I'm pretty well sorted, what I'm going to do is get this swag up. So I'm going to try and set the camera up so it's a little bit easier for you to see. Alrighty, so I'm all got my bed all ready there. So my pillow, my mattress, my knife, my sleeping bag. Awesome setup. So I've got peg on each end and a couple of just keeping it stable. And here we are, magnificent. Got a bit of a moon. Heaps of cloud cover, so no stars tonight, but yeah, the reason I've got my knife there, I saw some camel tracks, so you never know if you have to fight for your life. So I've got the jetpack raging at the moment. Got some teriyaki, beef teriyaki. So basically what you do is you just pour the water inside one of these things. So you pour that water in there and then leave it for 15 minutes, and then away you go. How awesome's that? Alrighty, here we go. The Moroccan lamb taste test. Oh, looks pretty full on. Actually smells really good. So we'll see how we go. It's got a bit of rice in it, onion, lamb. Average. Very average. But it'll keep you alive. Well, it must have been hungry because it absolutely demolished that. It wasn't actually too bad at all once you get used to it. So that's a good one. Beef teriyaki, small serve, plenty, absolutely plenty. There's no chili. I love chili, but beautiful night. Absolutely no wind. All you can hear is the sound of a few, you know, funny sort of animals. Like you can hear owls hooting, but it's pretty much dead silent. Love the silence. Just the nothing. It really is an amazing experience to be out here solo riding. You got to have your wits about you. You know, you it's not for everyone. Not everyone can, you know, solo camp. Some people get the fear. There's nothing to be, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not for everyone. Well, good morning. Looks like an absolutely beautiful day. There's a tiny little bit of a stream of cloud and that's it. And here I am. It's good to see what's been around as well. Look, you can see some kangaroos have trundled off this morning and popped down there to that water hole. Just, yeah, what a beautiful place this is. It's like, you know, you think you're out here in the desert and it's like a supposed to be a desert. Well, I suppose it is, but by God, it was like a forest where I was coming through. Like there's some big trees over there. It's quite amazing, this place. It's not like you think. It's not just red desert. Just stunning. Sent the drone up this morning so you can get a bit of an idea of exactly where we are. Breakfast this morning, beautiful protein bar. So yeah, this is my setup. As I was saying last night, you probably couldn't see, but yeah, this is my my swag. As you can see, full size swag there. It's a Weiser horn. It was actually really cheap. I think it was about $120 or something like that. But yeah, I've been in heavy rain in Kangaroo Island. No dramas at all. Apart from that, yeah, pretty good sleep. Looks like there's another epic track going down there somewhere, but we are heading that way. Had a really good night's sleep, packed everything up, and I'm ready for day 2 of this amazing adventure, solo mission. Bike's all prepped. Don't know if it starts yet. I'll be fucked if it doesn't. Excuse my French. And away we go. The old rooster, we're away. So it looks like this skip didn't make it. It's bizarre. So one thing you do notice out here is as soon as the trees come up, you know, there's a lot more taller trees, which is what there are at the moment. You really have to slow down because the ground cover comes up and you got a bunch of washouts, sinkholes, all sorts of weird stuff happens around this area. So yeah, just chill right out. Fucking dangerous, especially if you're solo riding. So this is what I'm talking about here. It's one of these evil sinkholes where the water must just disappear into the earth. So just watch out for that. Someone's obviously put a dropper there. Another good example of yeah, what you need to look out for. And if you do see any, just stop, get rid of it. More back here. That goes around your front wheel. You know, you can kiss your life goodbye if you go over the bars at any sort of speed. You could snap your neck pretty easy.
So I ended up getting to about this spot here, and unfortunately there was no more gates. As much as I loved all the gates stopped. So I turned east and headed up another fence line to no avail. I ended up winding my way through and found myself at a station. Met a great bloke named Joel who owned the station, and he basically guided me in the right direction to get back out onto the Broken Hill Road. And yeah, it was 140 kilometers to Broken Hill, so 70 k's from his actual station house to the main road, and then 70 k's to Broken Hill.
What a mission. I'm here out in New South Wales. I'm well into New South Wales now, and didn't really want to be here, but I'm here anyway. And yeah, so I've basically got to a point on that track where you can't go any further, and then I've had to come up through a property and met the property owner, absolute top bloke called Joel. Had a good chat to him. He was telling me that a couple of months ago, someone came through there, snapped their leg, got helicoptered out on a motorbike, had an EPIRB or a spot tracker, so at least we know these things work. Just came through a pretty hectic floodway down there. Yeah, there was a lot of warning, so it wasn't too much of an issue, but yeah, it was still a bit scary, but you never know, because it could be a quagmire. Apart from that, day's going really well. I don't know, maybe I changed my plans. Maybe I'm going into New South Wales, then down into Victoria. Might have to look at the GPS, see what I can find. What a shit day. Probably fucking most of it in there. Hey mate. Thanks, bud. Okay, for a bit of an update, I came in, turned right after Broken Hill, and then came into to a station, met another station owner, sort of told me where to go, and no joke, I reckon I've just been riding west for 100 kilometers on shithouse tracks, and I have not come across like a dirt road. It's just crazy out here, I tell you. It's frustrating, it's challenging. You got to sort of keep it together. You get a lot of things going on in your mind. You know, you think this, you think that. The GPS, you know, sometimes you just got to turn the thing off because it heads you off in the wrong direction, because it's trying to make up for something else and keep you on a track, and yeah, it ends up being pretty annoying. Been through some pretty big bog holes as well, and managed to get through them, so I've got a fair bit of that on video. I'm at this absolute beautiful oasis here at the moment. Stunning. Got some mountains off there, mountains everywhere around me. I can see what appears to be big mountains right off in the distance. So I know I'm getting close to something. But yeah, it's certainly frustrating. You want to, you know, sort of be somewhere at a time, and you know, you had all these plans, and you just got to basically go with the flow, and forget about your plans, and go with what's in front of you. So I thought I'd stop and show you these amazing dirt desert peas. There's heaps of them along here, and they must be out because of all that rain. Yeah, the ants seem to like them too. Beautiful. Really rare flower in South Australia. They only come out in certain conditions. Look at that. Huh? Stunning. Different, so I think I'm changing properties. Yeah, it looks like a survey mark. Changing properties. Whoa, what do we have here? Gate. Another gate. Change out of gear. So, yeah, we've been out here, done what, 650 k's so far today, and a lot of that's been done at 40 k's an hour. You start to get a little stir crazy, talking to yourself, all that type of stuff. It's all part of the fun. So here we go. Who knows where this may lead. I was hoping for. Another gate. And a survey mark. I'm in the middle of the desert, that's for sure. What a mission. But I'll tell you what, when it comes to camping spots, don't get too many better than this. And this, my friends, is where I will stay tonight. On top of this amazing mountain peak. Find a good spot to park. I'm happy to share it with an aerial. It's bloody epic anyway. What an amazing spot. Fucking amazing. That was a mission getting up here. Oh, so many different routes. Made it up here though. Sorry about the skank on the lens. Look at that. Wow. Wow, what a mission it's been today. So tonight, what do we have on this beautiful evening for dinner? We have Thai chicken curry. What an amazing cuisine, and this is hot, they reckon. So how's this magnificent place that I found to camp? Absolutely amazing, right up on top of this. Did you see that view? Incredible. One of the most amazing thing about adventure riding is just doing this. It's just sorting your head out. You know, there's no music playing. Well, I haven't got any music playing. No booze, no drugs, no nothing, mate. All you do is you sit, you chill, you think, you dwell, you clear your mind, you focus on the day that you've just had. Today was a mission. It took me through every level of emotion, I tell you, from, you know, being completely lost, you know, you're dismayed, really, and then, you know, finally finding your way out, and then, you know, being rewarded with a camp spot like this at the end of the night. It really is what adventure riding's all about. That's why I love it so much. I mean, enduro riding is great. Hard enduro riding is so good. Really good for your bike skills. Really good for your confidence. I mean, if you can throw a two banger around the steep stuff, over rocks, all that type of stuff, all those skills transfer over to adventure bikes. So don't be scared to you know, to get stuck into it a bit. And then to roll up to the top of this hill and have an abundance of the most brilliant firewood you've ever seen. Did a time lapse on that swag putting out the camp. So I suppose it takes you about 20 minutes, half an hour altogether, just to get everything ready. So yeah, about to eat this delicious Thai curry chicken. So I'll give you a report. Thai curry chicken. Ooh. Smells good. Smells really good. Just suppose you want to have a look. All right, here you go. Thai curry chicken. Hot stuff, so they reckon. Well, it's even fogging up the camera. All right, I'm gonna get stuck into it. That's not too bad at all, actually. That's pretty good. Well, I'm gonna eat my food. Good morning, people. So, just to give you a bit of an idea how tired I was, I spent 10 hours in that swag last night. I went to bed at about 10 o'clock and got up. It's 8 o'clock this morning. So yeah, it was well needed rest, I think, after 700 odd Ks of riding yesterday. Yeah, so today I'm just packing up and heading out in sort of that direction there, into the nothing. Can't wait. Here we go. Looks like some type of old copper mine or something like that. Just saw it in the distance. Thought I'd come and check it out. Reminds me a bit of Knuckalina in the Flinders Ranges. But I think a lot more went on here for a lot longer too. Yeah, wow. How amazing is this? Crazy. To put straps around it to hold it together. think it must have been like a chimney where they burnt shit off. Awesome though, hey? I'm gonna go back down around and have a look down there. So I'm out here in the station country east of Peterborough, Lewira, Yunta, so I'm all through that way. It's been tough going. Sometimes when you say, tell the GPS to take the quickest, most direct route, it's not often favourable. I was going along a track there that it hasn't been a track for 50 years. It's there was no sign of a track whatsoever. I'm just like basically driving through open fields. So not advisable sometimes. If there's anyone around, obviously tell them where you are, who you are, where you're going, where you've been. And most people are pretty cool. They're pretty nice about it, and they'll just either allow you to go on or tell you which way to go. Or so I met some really great station owners over the last couple of days. So yeah, don't be scared to go and chat to people. Quite often, if they know you're good and prepared and they like the look of you and they like the sound of you, they'll be pretty nice about where you want to go and what you want to do. Yeah. So just keep cruising along. It's beautiful, slow going, second, third, fourth gear, back to third, back to first sometimes for some washouts. But amazing, not many people come out here, and people that were out here obviously didn't last too long. So green at the moment. Usually this area is just red with a bit of this type of brush stuff on it, a bit of salt bush, that's about it. But yeah, it really is stunning at the moment. DR's going really well. Haven't had any issues so far, touch wood. It's been just as ever reliable as you could possibly hope for. One of the things that I think did get me last night while I slept so long, I was in that swag for 10 hours, but I reckon I was pretty dehydrated because I took off. I had this thumping headache this morning and took off and went down to Yunta, and I just drank that much Powerade and water and coffee and everything you could think of and had a big meal, and feel a trillion times better. So yesterday I definitely didn't drink enough water. I didn't even go through for all that riding, that 600 k's of riding, 700 k's I did yesterday. I don't reckon I even drank a litre of water, which is just shit. So that's probably what did me over last night, made me go to bed so early, and gave me that headache this morning. Yeah, so today I've been absolutely belting water down. I've already drank well over a litre, and I've done barely any riding, or barely anything hard. It's 25 degrees, which is a perfect day for riding dirt bikes. These things here around your neck, absolute gold. So they help you regulate your temperature really well. I just basically pour water onto this and put it around my neck, and then the cool breeze obviously goes through the biggest veins in your body, and keeps your temperature very well regulated. You have to stop and re-water it every half an hour or so, but very good advice. And there's two different sort of fabric versions you can get. You can get the real plasticky stuff, or you get the cotton stuff. This seems to retain a bit more of the water. Doesn't breathe quite as well, but it definitely retains more water, so there's positives for both. Well, I'm gonna have another drink and get going. Sometimes when it says, yeah, just go this way on your GPS, it's you know, not obviously the best idea, but you know, we're here now. We just got to get through it. Here we go. Here now, somewhere between Clare and Burra. Absolutely stunningly beautiful. So green. Yeah, the trip's almost come to an end. So, you know, a few days of solo adventure riding has been just what I needed. Unfortunately, one of my events got cancelled in Victoria due to being too wet, so that has to be postponed until next year. So really just needed to clear my mind, and I just needed to really focus, you know, get yourself back into gear. You get so focused on the world and on business and on things sometimes that, you know, you just you lose track of what's going on. And this last 3 days has really given me a lot of time to think about, you know, the next few months ahead, and you know, just how I'm going to treat people differently, if I'm going to treat people differently, who and what to focus on now. Just really just clearing the mind. And you know, it only takes a couple of days and it resets you. You get back to a different state of mind, and you've had an absolute blast riding. You've put yourself through incredible challenges. There's been no one there to you know, to have to carry or fix their bikes or anything like that. So no one to complain about where you're riding and, you know, the terrain, the difficulty. It's just you know, you take yourself there and you're responsible for where you're going. You're not responsible for anybody else. And that's really why people do solo adventure ride, because, you know, as much as fun as it is doing group rides and riding, you know, maybe with one or two people, there's really only one or two people in this world that I can ride with, and we do those rides, but it's different when you're by yourself. So if you've, you know, if you're prepared enough, if you're skilled enough, if you understand and have the right bike and understand and know how to fix it, and you've got the right gear, solo adventure riding's, it's not hard. It's just really a mental challenge. Riding a motorcycle solo across places that no one will go for sometimes months, that is extreme, and that's all there is to it. It's an extreme thing to do. So thanks everyone for watching. I'll try and post a bunch of stuff up on my Iceberg Stew Industries Facebook page, and also my Stew Iceberg Instagram. There'll be plenty going up there. I'll also stop being so slack with my website and put some more galleries up there too. So all in all, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope it inspires other people to go out and do the same. Cheers.